To be notified of videos from this channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Hey guys, welcome back to the Savant Life, and this video is all about the beautiful TFT console that we have on the Duke 390. And as you can see, I'm at the KTM showroom. So without any further ado, let's take a look at the TFT console of the bike and get to find out what it is all about. Okay, so as you can see, you have the TFT console up close and personal, and we're going to show you all of the different options that you have available and the way you can customize it and tweak it just to your liking in order to get the most out of your riding experience from the KTM Duke 390. So as you can see over here, as you're revving the bike, the color on the display screen actually begins to change, which is a good indication for you to realize if you're riding just in the right kind of range or not. And that's just something that pretty much any bike has. But over here, the only difference is that you will get to see a change in the color on the display screen as you keep revving the bike. So right on top, you have the gear indicator, and below that, you've got the odometer, which essentially shows you the speed at which you're going to be riding your KTM Duke 390. Of course, as you see right now, it is at 0. On the left, if you move on, you see an option for ABS, the oil, and the gear ratio indicators on the left. Right now you can see that it is in neutral. Now moving on to the left, you can go ahead and use the buttons over there in order to get into the settings. And as you can see, what you have over here is KTM My Ride. You can go in there and actually start pairing up your audio device with the system over here so that you can listen to songs while you're actually riding. You know, again, you have to be very responsible with these kind of things because you can't do that in city traffic because you would be putting yourself at risk along with other people as well. Then you can go ahead and pair up your Bluetooth devices. The next thing is information, the odometer, the battery, the voltage. Then you have trip 1, which provides you like a whole bunch of information about the trip that you might have just undertaken. You have the option of adding another trip as well at the same time and tracking 2 different trips. The second option after that is the warning. If you are running low on fuel or anything of that kind, you will get a notification over there. Now you get into the really interesting part, which is the ABS. Of course, you can turn off the ABS if you really want to have some fun with the bike, or you can have it in supermoto mode. After that, you can get into settings, go into your favorites, and basically look at your trip timing, your speedo, the date, the odometer, the battery, the fuel range, the phone signal, and it can even tell you how your phone battery is doing. Now you can get into the quick selector and look at the general information about the bike. Quick selector 2 also is essentially the same thing. Now you can go to preferences, and this is where you really get to customize and tweak the settings according to your own choice. So you have Bluetooth, you can go to the shift light. The shift light, you have to keep in mind, is not available below 1000 kilometers. You have the clock and date, then you have the DRL, which you can either switch it off or on. Then you get to see the temperature, the fuel consumption. And then you come to languages, and of course KTM has made sure that they're providing you as much of a multilingual experience as possible. Now of course, KTM being from Austria, from Europe, which is a region that has multiple different languages, they've made sure that all of those languages are there, including of course English, which is what most of us in India would be using. And then you have an option to get into the service section over here and really keep track of your service history, your service intervals, when was the last time you took the bike out and got it serviced. And then you move on to the extra functions, which again includes Bluetooth and finally the certifications that the bike has. So that, ladies and gentlemen, I mean mostly gentlemen, is a quick display of what the TFT console on the KTM Duke 390 can do. It has a number of great options. Of course, in a short video like this, you can only do so much in terms of showing you guys at a high level what it can offer. But believe me, it's a great piece of technology. It's a great equipment. It almost looks like you have a mini tablet sitting right in front of you while you're riding that bike, and it does feel amazing. I'm sure that if you really want to get into the details of it, you will get to play around with it only once you've bought the bike and you've tinkered around with the settings yourself. So I hope you guys found this video useful, and if you did, then please hit that like button. If you have any questions for me, then drop them in the comment section below. I will try to answer them as to the best of my knowledge. And as always, if this is your first time around at the Savant Life, then do not forget to hit that subscribe button, because it only takes a second. And while you're at it, also click on the bell icon so that you can be notified when I put out more videos. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and ride safe.